You say you're very confident, but when somebody brings up height, you get very defensive, which is not indicative of confidence. And so, for me, I wanted to hear you out because I did have a prefix judgment of you, but I wanted to hear you out, and then that interaction kind of confirmed what I prejudged. So
You're done.
All right. Now, she's someone that's your type.
She's good. She's definitely a catch.
thank you.
But, I think you was wrong with that. The fixation height that y'all women have, that's a
Don't
problem.
say y'all. I never spoke on your height.
You just spoke on the height.
No, I never spoke
You
on
just
your
spoke
height.
on the height.
I never spoke on your height. I said what you did on your previous episodes was distasteful to me, but I wanted to give you a chance to come out here and interact with you myself.
Let's move on. Let's go down here. Your name and age.
Y'all gonna get it today.
Hi, I'm Shaylin
Y'all
and
gonna
I'm
get it
30.
today.
Shaylin, what do you do?
I'm a nursing student.
And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm copping out. It's because you're short.
Okay.
And I don't like men that argue with women. All that going back and forth is crazy.
Okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's nice. She a catch. But then again, she's a girl's girl. You
Keep
a
it
follower.
cute. Keep it
You a
cute.
follower, love.
Keep it cute,
You
buddy.
worrying about what I'm telling the next woman. You a follower.
Here you go, argue
Worry
with
about what I
women
tell
again.
you.
That's
It's really
crazy.
not about being argumentative. It's about really letting you women know what's the deal on a national television show, YouTube.
We're not
right?
interested. It's okay.
It's all
Just
good.
take
You
it
don't have
the
to be
chin,
interested,
move
but you're
on.
going to listen to what I got to tell you after
Let's
you
move
say
on.
what
Let's
you
move
say.
on.
I've seen a guy before, pretty smart guy, pretty articulate, but the way he handles rejection, it's almost like he's triggered every time. We've all been rejected. Girls are going to reject you, but how you handle rejection shows actually a lot about you. It shows a lot about your manhood, your masculinity, what you stand for. Men in general are supposed to know that they're not going to get every girl they come across. Every girl's not going to like them. Especially in this day and age, man, who cares at this point? You're going to hit some home runs. You're going to hit some fly ball outs, whatever they call it, strikeouts. It's going to happen. When you're able to handle someone rejecting you or something not going your way, and you're able to tell yourself, okay, I accept that. Maybe I don't agree with it internally. Maybe I think, you're a foolish individual for turning me down, for, not hearing my say or seeing my part of the story. Majority of the time, you just have to let things go. And that's one thing you need to learn in modern society, man. As you see, the girls are clowning him. Once they spot that weakness that he cared about, what they thought about his height and all the other shit. He's right, though. They do play follow the leader. They're influenced by the girls around them, by what other girls do. This is why you'll see married men or men in relationships, they're attractive to other women because other women already know that he's done enough to get the relationship that he has now. So, they do follow. They do like to over-exaggerate. Obviously, there's a delusional crisis going on. But, I think if you could handle this fuckery in the most stoic way possible, because they're always going to try to piss you off. They're always going to try to get to you. I'll tell you guys this. Especially if they think you have potential or they like you of some sort, they're going to make it hard for you. They will. And you'll be surprised. The things that they actually like that they don't make it hard for is not going to make sense. The guys that they're not making it hard for is not going to make sense to you. It's not going to make sense. It should never make sense. It's female logic, not logic. It's just female nature. So you just got to get over it. You got to move on. None of this shit makes sense. I know. I've seen it all. Handsome guys have seen it all. Medium ugly guys have seen it all. We all seen it all. The most attractive chads have seen the games. Everybody's going to get them. But how you handle rejection in a society says a lot about you. It should tell you, more importantly, about yourself. Because in life, you're going to come across times where, let's say you start up a business, you're going to fail a lot of times before that business kicks off. The same thing translates into dating, man. You want to know why dating's so hard? Dating apps, I know you guys see, you get on dating apps, you get a lot of matches, but 10% of those matches are setting up a date or wanted to take it seriously. It's like they just match, just to match, just to have you as a match down the road. And they don't unmatch. You know why they don't unmatch? Because they're curious. They're low-key curious. They don't want to unmatch. They want to see what you're going to do. It's all a test. It's all a game. It's all for attention. It's all a test, and it's all a game. But you can't fall for their game. You got to play your game. Or if you're going to play their game, you got to adjust to it. And you got to play it the right way. You can't play it the stupid way. But as you can see in the video, they're shaming his height. The second girl that comes up, she wants to stir everything up even more. Oh, you got rejected because you're hype, baby. I mean, yeah, we know. In reality, he is a smart dude. I've seen him talk. I've seen that guy on another show. He's very intelligent, probably way too intelligent for them, if we're being honest. The guy's a smart guy. But he ruined everything by showing that he cares about what they think. He cares about their opinion. They're going to reject you even if you're good looking. They're going to find something about you. They're going to find a flaw. They're going to find something that's not good about you and use it to disqualify you. I tell you guys this all the time. This is why there's no point in even like going after them. There's no point in chasing them because they look to disqualify you. They know who they want. They chase the top men. And if they're not chasing the top men, they're chasing a simp that's going to give them whatever they want to give them, whatever she wants from him. There's no point. They want life on easy mode. So they don't want guys challenging them. They hate guys that have a voice. They don't want you challenging them. They don't want you speaking up about certain issues. That's majority of the time. If they're not, majority of these girls are not traditional. So you're just going to have to deal with it. Most of them are feminists. I was looking at a post the other day about the Cassie Diddy situation. And, you know, they're showing the evidence in the post. It's an Instagram post. So it's called Spiritual Word. It's like a big Instagram page. So they showed the recap of the trial, of like the first 4 days of the trial. And the evidence clearly shows that Cassie was volunteering to do certain things with Diddy. And she wasn't actually being forced or abused or great, as she said, but she was actually voluntarily in a 10-year relationship with him, going back to him, even though she had a husband. And you look in the comments, nothing but the feminists liking up the comment section, saying bullshit, saying stuff like, if you've never been in an abusive relationship, you wouldn't know. A lot of times this stuff is happening until it's too late. This happens in marriages. This happens in a lot of relationships. So many women have to speak up. Meanwhile, everything they're saying doesn't make sense, doesn't logically add up. It's all bullshit. We can clearly see the logical evidence of what's actually happening. There are actually two weirdos in a relationship doing a lot of stupid stuff. She's a willing drug addict, Cassie, and Diddy's a weirdo, right? Just see in the comment section, the feminists are always going to try to flip it. They're always going to try to make it seem like the guy is at fault or the guy's completely the only one doing something wrong when it was just both of them. Talking things like, he could have not known that she was being abused. So you're telling me you want equality, you want rights, you want all these things, but you don't know that you're being abused? You don't know that there's a weirdo in your life that you shouldn't be around? You should ignore at all costs? No, because they just want power, they want status, they want control. They want to feel like they're winning. They can't take L's. So it's like, this is an example, man. They can't take L's. So a smooth guy comes on, good looking guy, talks well. But he shows a weakness that he can't take rejection, that he's getting mad at these women for their preference. They don't really have preferences. It's all bullshit. And this is what happens. They start joking him. They start clowning him. The internet clowns him. Society clowns him. Right? But yeah, man, he did look like a fool there because he's like, especially in that second clip, going up to the girl, he's like, y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. And he looks like he's actually mad though. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. They like to get you mad. They want, that's all a part of the plot. It's to prove that you're less masculine, you're less of who you are. And you just gotta realize that, man. Times like that, a girl rejects you, you just gotta be like, okay, no worries. You know, can't be everybody's type. Okay. And just move on. And if she continues on, it'll speak for themselves. They're single for a reason, right? They're not getting relationships for a reason. So just, sometimes you just got to let them rock. Like, you don't have a relationship for a reason. You want to keep being combative. You want me to argue with you? I'm not going to argue with you. It's not going to happen. You're in a situation you're in for a reason. I'm going to continue to level up and be great while you continue to bash men and act like men are the problem. You do your thing. But yeah, man, that's all I got for this video, man. Rejection says a lot about you and your masculinity, man, how you are as a person. You know, obviously the character stuff is all, they don't really care about that. But this is not about them. This is about you learning about yourself. You got to learn how to take rejection as a man in life in general, whether it's dating, work, business, social situations, anything in life, man. You got to learn how to take rejection. And it says a lot about you, the way you react. So it's very important, man. I just want you guys to know that. Don't be flipping out on these girls, man. It's not even worth it. Like I said, again, they're single. They want relationships. And they're not going to get them if they keep acting like that. Or if they do get them, they're going to get them from guys that they don't really want. Those are not going to last. you know? So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. It's your boy, J-Man. I'm out. Peace.